Let's take a look at pivot tables. Now pivot tables, a lot of people look at pivot tables and say, well, what are they and how can they be of any benefit to me as an auditor? So let's pick up our sales transaction database. We're back to all that detail, all 900 transactions. We've got it by customer, by invoice, we don't know how we've got it. We've got a mixture. Okay. So what we can do is if I want to analyze this, I can go into analysis and tell it I want to create a pivot table. And I'm going to leave the results. I'm going to call it the sales transaction pivot table. In this case, we're only going to create one, but we may have multiples. Pivot table. And now we can see what we've got. We've got up here a list of fields, and up here we've got columns, rows, and data items. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say I want to take my payment type, which is here. I'm going to drag it over and put it into the drop columns field here, and that's it there. So I've got my Amex, my cash, my Visa, etc. I'm then going to take my product code and I'm going to drop it into my drop rows here, and these are all the different product codes that we sell. Now I can say take my amount and drop it into my data items. And if I close that, I can now stretch these out so that I can see what I'm doing here. Whenever you get, it's the same as Excel, whenever you get hash signs, it means that the field is too big to fit in what's on the screen, so you need to stretch things out a little. And you can see here the Amex product code 1, this is what was bought, that was what was bought with cash, that was what was bought with Visa, etc. Now I could have done it the other way around. I could have put Amex, Visa and cash on this side and product code along there. You can set it up any way you want. But basically what you've done in 3 clicks is you've taken a vast amount of data and created yourself an Excel spreadsheet out of it. Okay. And therefore you can make more sense out of it.